What it is, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Chainbreaker Squad in this thing, man. My kinfolk royalty in this thing with me tonight. You know what I mean? We going in on the hot topic game, man. You see me? We ain't too far to it. We just going, so let's go. So, you know, what I want to come with is I want to talk about this whole hashtag film your hospital thing. You feel me? I'm gonna start right there. This hashtag film your hospital thing is starting to. Nah, I don't know if this is something that's actually, like I said, I don't know if it's real or not. If they actually film a real hospitals or if it's fake news, as they say, you know what I mean? So they got people that's going around and filming the hospitals that's in they areas or they city, town, whatever we want to call it. They film at the hospitals, showing video footage of the emergency rooms, the parking lot, buildings, and they are vacant. You know what I'm saying? Or they have minimal amount of people in there. It's not like how they portraying it to be on the news. Like it's uh it's jam packed and ain't everybody scrambling and stuff like that. It's not supposedly what they are telling us what's going on. You know what I'm saying at the hospitals. You know what I mean? Now I don't know. Well, actually, let me think. I think well, you know what I mean. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure what area or what part of the country or whatever it was. But when the one of the videos I seen was it was a dude. He was driving through New York, going to the different hospitals, and they ain't had no hardly any type of activity going on. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying earlier, um, some of these some of this video footage that some of these news companies put out was actually footage of another country, situations going on in another country, and they playing it over here like this is happening in one of our cities or states or whatever the case may be. And you know what I mean? That's not even happening. I think I saw two people put a video up and showed that two people showed this about this video that the news put up, and then uh two people had exposed that this video actually originated in Italy. You know what I mean? And it was speaking about an incident that happened in Italy. I guess this incident or similar to it in Italy though. So they used the same footage, but the only thing they changed was the person that was broadcasting the news. You know what I mean? So, anyways, this hashtag film your hospital thing. Uh, I think it's something that's trending. You know what I'm saying? Also at the same time, they got a lot of videos. Well, look, I'm gonna just say that, but yeah, man. So I just want everybody to check out that hashtag film your hospital and yeah. Go ahead, man.
Shit, I don't know. I've been riding around, but I ain't really drove by no hospital just to be ride by type shit. But tomorrow I ride by I was on G County end. You know what I'm saying? I see what it look like out there, but I think I did ride by mainland and it was damn near vacant. I mean, it was a couple
It
of
ain't
cars.
it ain't bad down here like that though. You know what I mean?
From what the news saying, shit,
Yeah,
that area got the worst people around that bitch. TC, they
yeah.
said TC trending like a motherfucker. And for it to be, that's the only hospital in that area besides G Count Galveston shit. I don't as far as I can understand why they wouldn't have it to the point where it's a lot of people. I can understand that, but what I can't understand if the people are being they are being what the hell? My bad. It's some shit in my backyard making noise. Uh, if they are being what would you say? If they diagnosing all these people with the corona, where are they treating them at? Where are they testing them at to find all this information out? Like, are they going to a whole nother city or a whole nother county or something to be tested or to be treated? Because if that hospital was damn near vacant, all these people that they're diagnosing with this shit or been diagnosed with this shit, uh, how did they find this out and where did they go? Because if it's only, I think it was like maybe 12 cars in the parking lot of the whole hospital when I rode by earlier, but I didn't think too much of it. I just thought everybody was inside type shit. I wasn't even thinking on until you brought it up, but I ride back by that tomorrow. I was just like, where are they being tested? Where are they being helped or whatever? I did hear something about the people that was diagnosed. They was sending them to army camps and dumbass shit like that. But where they being tested at? If all these people are being tested and it's only 16 cars, they all ride together, nigga. I don't know. I just try not to, you know what I'm saying, read too much into
I feel like
what.
down here, it's really not bad if they making the team. You know what I'm saying? Especially down here because, uh, you know what I'm saying? They just trying to keep the numbers low. You feel me? Or even stopping from even starting to spread on the, you know what I'm saying? Because the numbers is really low right now. You feel me? To me, even though any is too many, the number is too low. You feel me?
I
So,
mean, I mean the numbers they giving us not low though. The numbers that they putting out here, them not low numbers.
well, to me, first, I just mean state-wise. State-wise, and then within the state, the city, if you want to look at the city-wise. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah.
they it ain't bad as supposedly it ain't bad as they making it seem. But anyways, in our area, it's not that bad to where the hospitals and shit like that. Well, no, actually it is, but it's just that amount of people then. The hospital should be jammed up and it should be quarantine type shit going on around there. But we just passed by there yesterday, matter of fact.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it wasn't even like that. They ain't got no special equipment out there, no the tent type shit for the
That's what I'm saying. So
quarantine
what they
area.
testing them at?
There's nothing going on.
So what they getting tested at then?
Matter of fact, you working around the mud.
Yep. What they getting tested at?
hmm But hey, man, like I said earlier as well, man, it's like it's so many different, and we gotta understand. Like I said, this is what I want to say. Oh, DJ, man, if you want to get in, just get in, man. We ain't too far from one another. We can just chat. Well,
Nah, I ain't got too much to say, bro. It's kind of loud over here right now. Kids acting up for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Basically, everything you said. You know what I'm saying? And then for the most part, I mean, Roger, but I just want people to, you know, basically, I want more of like the nurses, doctors, transportation, phlebotomists, whoever work at the hospital, just join in to this thing and really you know, film their shit, film their job, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? And put it
Right.
out there, you know,
Right.
so the public would know it ain't about, you know, being scared and about hiding shit. It's about, you know, knowledge and showing the public what's real or not. That's it.
Mhm.
That's too much like right. On that level though, at times like this, they make these people sign waivers where they can't talk about the shit or they get sued type shit. And
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? It's the government doing this bullshit, but they ain't able to talk about it. And if they was to talk about it, they would have to be on somebody else's server with their face covered and all kind of shit for them to say something without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But
get
yeah,
that. That's
man.
true to an extent. But at the end of the day, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You got family. You know what I'm saying? If you work somewhere and you can't do it, call somebody up there. Call your cousin. Call somebody. Hey man, come film this shit real quick. Just walk down a couple hallways and then major hallways or whatever, whether it be the ER or whether it be a certain floor. And goddamn, me film the shit and have your kinfolk do it, or your friend do it, or a motherfucker off the street. It don't really matter who it is. Just get it done.
Mm. I know it's a lot of people that know somebody that work in the hospital.
We all look out for each other as family, you know what I'm saying? But that's probably as far as it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was working out there in Cali and I was telling the niggas about the little warehouses and shit I was working in as far as like these motherfuckers with the broth and
Almond milk and
all this
shit.
other kind of milk and all this other shit coming through the same fucking processing units, and all they do is run water through it for about 30 minutes and put that shit in there, and it's according to them, it's fleshed out, it's clean. But I done seen motherfucking shit as far as niggas sticking brooms in them holes and shit, trying to get shit up out them holes and shit. But you know what I'm saying? That's I gave that to the fam. You know what I'm saying? And I gave the fam the names. I said, but I wouldn't just go as far as well, I would because I'm not liable for the shit, nigga. I was just, you know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I could tell the people because I'm not signed to no contracts or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But these people, they sign contracts and shit. They actually working for the government type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can blow the whistle on the shit that I seen because I don't work for the government and all this shit. I can tell you the shit in the companies that was out there.
Yeah. Hey man, you know, that's what we talking about, man. Knowing somebody that's on the inside type shit that can actually give us real information, real proof. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's actually got a hand in this game. And speaking of that, right? I uh I talked to my mama earlier today, and she worked at some type of specialist hospital, right? But
Mm.
it's a it's I think she said it's a branch of that hospital, or it's another hospital that's next to her or something like that, right? But that one is dedicated to the coronavirus, right? And what they doing is what they doing is she said no, I asked her so I asked her what it looked like, I mean, right? I asked her what it looked like. She said, it got a lot of people there. She said it, but it's not like, like I was saying how the it's jam packed and everything. It's like regular. She said it's like, a regular,
Like a regular
emergency
day.
room type
Yeah.
type, what I'm saying? But it's a corona victim, it's for that though. So it's
But
for
they ain't got that.
people
They
that
ain't got
want.
no emergency shit set up outside. Like no
Nah,
emergency.
nah, they ain't got all that. They ain't got all that. You know what I mean? But they do got the little curfew type thing, but they shit is a little strict though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So but like I said, it's not bad over here. So it's not strict like that. Like really over here, it's like regular day shit, everyday shit going on. Just people ain't gathering in places like the bars and the clubs and the
Yeah.
restaurants and shit like that. But other than that, everything regular going on. You know what I'm saying? I
You
ain't
know,
seen no. Have y'all seen any businesses or some shit like that closed down in y'all areas? They
I
talking about
mean, as
people
far as
losing jobs.
the restaurants closed down, but the fast food restaurants open with the drive-through, which don't make no sense to me in the first place because I don't know if that fucking fast food restaurant got the shit or not. And if you look through the fucking glass of the drive-through, these niggas ain't got no mask on. They got gloves that they using, yeah, but they touching everything with these gloves. They ain't changing their gloves out every time they touch something. It don't
Hmm.
make no sense to have the shit closed. It's dumb as shit. If you gonna have the fucking drive-through open and the people behind the fucking window ain't got no fucking mask on or nothing, just some dirty ass
Hmm.
gloves ain't preventing nothing. Cause
Exactly.
everything you know
Cause
what I'm
you
saying?
touching exactly. You touching but you basically passing it to everybody just by touching the money and giving
This
them
shit's
change
stupid.
back.
It don't make
If you
sense.
ain't washing your hands after you touch everything, I don't give a damn if it's you giving them a drink.
It don't
Goddamn,
make
they
sense. It
no.
is
So yeah,
it, that
gloves,
it
gloves. I ain't gonna do
say
nothing but spread it.
like
You
you
feel
said
me?
it ain't that bad. Cause it was that bad, they'll shut that bitch down completely. Come on, man. If I can
But
think of this, I know they thinking of this shit.
yeah, see, people they got people thinking that they safe. They wearing gloves and a mask when actually the gloves will spread it too. Just think about it. You
Yeah,
doing everything. You even touching your phone with these gloves at some point in time. I don't give a damn who it is. You
yeah.
at least touch your phone. And
Or
once
the
you do that,
cash
it's
register and all that other shit.
it's a wrap.
And you
It's a
touch the
wrap.
cash register, then you touch the food and all this shit with the same gloves. You ain't come on, man.
It's a wrap, man. Even if you go to the store, nigga, it's a wrap. If it's on surfaces like they saying it is.
Yeah, let me
Uh,
throw this in
I
there real
know
quick.
all these places that got that self checkout should be fucked up.
mm,
Yeah, man. Mentioning, y'all saying something about the gloves, man. I just wanted to throw that in there because I was somewhere, man, and I watched this chick. In fact, it was a while ago, but anyway, I was I was at the airport because I was at the airport a while when the shit first jumped off or some shit. But anyway, a lady a lady had gloves on. I seen her when I first walked in there down this big old hallway. She had gloves on. She was walking through. You know what I'm saying? I think she had a mask. She had a mask on too. Boom. By the time I got to my flight, well, she was getting on. I think she was getting on the same flight. But anyway, so this time I seen her. She still had the same gloves on, and she was carrying a drink and and a bag of food that she got from like a little fast food place inside the airport. Now,
mm-mm.
my thing is, why is you carrying? It's not funny, but why you carrying your food? Uh, knowing you're gonna take your gloves off and touch. Hey, knowing you're gonna take your gloves off and touch that same bag to take your food out and touch that same cup
Mm-hmm.
to put that cup of your that straw in your mouth or whatever the case may be. You for to touch everything you just touched with those gloves without the gloves. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
the same thing go for the phone. People walking around and let's say you in Walmart and you got gloves on and a mask and you holding your basket and shit. You going down, you picking up certain items, put them in a thing, put them in a thing. Boom, your phone ring. What you do? You grab your phone. You know what I'm saying? And then you put your phone back in your pocket. So if there's something on your gloves, you can put that shit in your pocket, now in your clothes. When you get home, you put out all that shit, and you're gonna reach in your pocket and grab your phone.
Yeah,
Not to mention the shit that's on your clothes.
but they messed up in the first place because everything they put in their basket, nigga got it on coming off the gloves anyway.
Real shit.
Come on, man. Like
So
playing
it's
too.
like
This
it's like
shit.
when I made that. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they playing like this glove shit supposed to stop something, man. You touching everything with these gloves. If you don't switch gloves every time you touch something, then nigga shit, everything you touch finna be contaminated any fucking way. You get
It's making
everything you get.
people so comfortable that they reckless.
Yeah, like I can grab something that's not contaminated and then grab something that is contaminated, and everything I touch after that with the gloves on is contaminated. That gloves don't mean shit, man. It's crazy that people would actually believe this dumb shit. I seen a lady with gloves on and the mask on. No, she had gloves on when she walked in the door at a store right here, right by my house. She had gloves on when she walked through the door. But when she started playing the little gambling games, she took the gloves off so she could touch the screen because it wouldn't read her fingers while she was touching it with the gloves on. She still had the mask on, but she was touching the damn screen and the buttons on the game with her hands. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Yeah, I don't get people. I don't get people
Also,
mentality on that though.
Also,
Like
when they coming from somewhere with gloves on too, what they do when they get to their car, they don't take them gloves off. They touch their door handle, open the car, get in there, grab the steering wheel with the damn gloves still on, touching the damn stick shift and the radio with their gloves still on. Like, okay, they don't. That definitely. You taking it with you. You driving
that.
with
Hmm.
it. Yeah.
I mean, if it spread the way they say it spread, everybody be dead by next week, nigga. I'm just saying, if they try to make it like that, man, you could just touch something, and nigga, you sick and you dying, nigga. I think we would have been out of there. Cause I don't be wearing no motherfucking gloves, no mask and shit, man. What the fuck? I mean, the way I look at it, the gloves and mask, nigga, you ain't doing shit but carrying the shit with you. You wear that mask all fucking day. That mask got motherfucking holes in it, and these aerosols and shit is coming through there. Hey, the more you
Hey,
wear, if you don't,
the N95, it's supposed to be that N95 is the best thing on the mask game,
that's the
supposedly.
that's that plant shit, nigga. I'm talking about. You see the
Yeah, I
motherfuckers.
don't.
You see these people with these masks on. These masks they wearing, that ain't stopping shit, bro. That
Yeah,
ain't
I don't
regular
stopping
know.
shit.
masks, they not catching all the droplets.
Yeah, I don't know the N95. What is that? Is that a 3M mask?
Yeah,
I
it's like
think
Uh,
it,
so.
it's
yeah,
They
because
like
I
got
know.
the
I know on the news they were saying that they was having 3M work faster and harder to produce more masks for the just for the country. Period. It's one of the top brand mask makers. I mean, you also got Scott and
I think it's 3 layers, and then you can put like and that's really what most masks you can put like a,
cartridge.
a tissue or some shit in that bit.
But you think about this. If they trying to get these
Right.
people to make more masks, right? Are they gonna give it to us, or they gonna sell them to us at a higher price?
now these are the ones they supposed to be passing out. Those are the ones they supposed to be passing out. The
That
people. But
yeah,
who knows if they're gonna actually pass the shit out? I mean, I have yet to see a like a okay. So when the hurricanes be happening and
a
shit, they be having
station
like those
set
little.
up, or a station set up or something like that.
Right. There you go. I have yet to see like something like that set up to where they handing out supplies and shit like that.
Hey,
Uh,
mama,
I
nigga,
see.
mama. No, my mama told me, nigga, she say out there, if you outside without a mask on, nigga, you can get a fucking fine.
They said that about Tech City, a
If you
thousand
out
dollar
there
fine.
without a mask on, you can get $1,000 fine, man.
That's
What
supposed
the
to be in
hell?
Texas City too. In Texas City, it's $1,000 fine.
What the
But nigga,
hell?
I was just out there. I ain't get no goddamn fine. I ain't get pulled over. I ain't get nothing. I
Not
mean,
they
that's what
said in public. So
I
I guess
know.
Yeah, but yeah, man. And so the governor somewhere, one of them governors, man, he put out a statement or something supposedly to where he is um promoting the issue to for people to snitch on people that's being reckless, you know what I'm saying, to the matter of um you know corona prevention and shit like that. So like people, if you see somebody without a mask, snitch on
So
them
so
type
that's
shit. Or
like
you see somebody,
that 222 tips, right? Like you call the police
basically,
and oh
yeah, he
okay.
basically came up with I don't know. This is
But do
alleged.
you
They
get paid?
supposedly, I don't know. I think he put this out yesterday or the day before, or maybe even today. He just put this
Uh-uh.
out within the past 2 days. You know what
You
I'm saying?
get paid, nigga. I'm finna snitch on all these white people. Cause they don't have nothing on, nigga. Nothing. I'm
Hey,
snitching first before
see
they
what
get
they
me. I'm a
see
snitch on
what
them before
they
they snitch on me. Fuck that.
we gotta see who that was.
Cause I ain't wearing that
I don't, I
bullshit,
don't,
man.
I don't think that was the governor of Texas though.
I don't see the point in wearing it. If you ain't got enough to switch it out every time something happen, nigga, what's the point?
So everybody was talking about this now. This this everybody was asking what's the point of them putting in making fake trees
You
to
talking about the
hide.
5G now?
Yeah,
Okay.
not what I'm saying, that not just my mama, but a couple of other people. Jordan did too. J Dub did too.
No, I'm
But
just I'm just saying you switching topics from the corona to the
oh,
5G.
yeah, I'm just going.
Freestyling,
I'm just talking.
freestyling.
Anyways, the whole, what I'm saying, is why they making them look like trees? Why they trying to hide it? You know what I'm saying? What is it about it that they trying to hide type stuff? You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? It all go back to what I was saying earlier, just like about that artificial intelligence thing I was saying. This gonna play a big part in that artificial intelligence for real, man. Like I said, they already got the Google DNA, man. So
You
now Google know everything about you for real. So now, at first they just knew what you like to do and what's your phone number, your address, your social security number, and your height and your weight. Now they knew all that type of shit, where you was born, your whole family. Now they know your goddamn DNA structure. It is not that it's not that people didn't know, but Google knows now. So the actual artificial intelligence has a sample of your DNA and is
all the information
able,
that you look up and all of that shit.
like, it's able to locate you with your DNA. The artificial intelligence has this ability now. You feel me? So it don't. I mean, it's like artificial intelligence. If they ever do make it to that point, which they do have drones that have facial recognition on it as well. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's a 99%, 99 point something percent accuracy rate that it's gonna hit the right person type stuff. So you know what I'm saying? So artificial intelligence, you know what I'm saying, is in this type of situation. Now they even have your DNA to identify you with. You feel me? Say they think you in the building and they blow up the building. They can send a AI robot up in there to go scrummage through the pile and be sampling DNA while it's scrambling through the pile, you know what I'm saying? With his hands. Each finger got a little thing that's scooping up shit and testing it, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, why, okay, this that nigga right here. You feel me? Finally with their hands, because it's testing everything for DNA type shit. So I don't know. I just created that, but
You know why they said they do it? They say they hide them because the people don't like the way it look in their neighborhoods. So they gotta
oh
they
yeah,
gotta they gotta dress it up to make the neighborhood still look good.
oh yeah, they
That
Yeah,
did say that.
that's one
But
way.
that's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
that's the nice version.
right. Now I don't know if y'all ever watched Hunger Games. Is it Hunger Games? I don't know if you ever I don't know if you ever watched Hunger Games, but in Hunger Games, bro, they put them motherfuckers in like this arena, and the arena had like a dome over it. And at first I didn't know about the dome,
it
but
yeah,
it
it
was
was all
literally
face recognition. That's when they was trying to kill each other to survive, huh?
Yeah.
right. I'm trying
Right.
to let them finish acting a fool over here, but
Now we
they
can
had
still
them
hear
they had fake trees in that movie, bro, because of people running around shooting people. They had cameras and they had speakers and microphones all on the tree, and they didn't
The
see it
trees, the
until
whole surrounding.
right. So they didn't film everything, but they didn't see it until like later on into the fight and battle and shit. They just figured it out. Oh shit, these motherfuckers been out blocking us the whole time. Type shit.
Hmm.
and that movie came out what at least 10 years,
Three
close to 10 years.
times. They did it 3 times.
Oh, not only that, it was a book before it was a movie.
And you know what else they did? The movie we was talking about the other day. Insurgent, Divergent. And
Oh,
what's the other one?
So they trying to get that
Insurgent,
shut.
Divergent. And it's three of them, huh?
yeah, it's three. I can't remember the last one. It was a Senator Diversion and
Uh, anyways, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always type they've been putting out that Men in Black. How many times they did Men in Black? About 4, 5 times. They showing us. They've been. We already know this. Like I said, we already know this stuff, man. We've been talking about this. So now we seeing this kind of stuff. Now, you know, at the end of the day, man, just like I said, social engineering. I heard a brother speak on that earlier today, and with that social engineering thing, brother, um, just like I said, they social media, you know, what I'm saying, is a good tool, one of the probably the a perfect tool to use when it comes down to social engineering. You know what I'm saying? Because just like J Dub brought up the Popeyes thing, right? He said, you know what I'm saying? I forgot how he put it, but he was asking me about the Popeyes thing.
yeah, he was asking, is that the people or them or they? Is it them or they, or is it just crazy motherfuckers that just want that crazy for a check or just to be on TV for the shit? Is it them or is it really us doing it?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. 'Cause he was talking about accountability, right? He was saying because, all right, because, I'm speaking on, you know, not everybody understands that when I speak, I don't stand in every position that I'm speaking on. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because I'm standing in that position, although I'm not there. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm also standing over here too. You feel me? So just because I'm saying what I'm saying, that don't mean that I don't agree with you as well. So don't take what I'm saying as that. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is just what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Depending on based on what the conversation is. So Yeah, he was talking about accountability, and because we always talk about them, they, what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And he was asking. So when the whole Popeyes thing happened, that was a good thing he gave me. When the whole Popeyes thing happened, what I'm saying, is you saying like, is that like they did that? They started that whole Popeyes thing, or was that actually the people? What I'm saying, the us, the nation, or whatever, or the general population that did that on their own. You know what I mean? And the answer I gave him was what I just said in a different way. Not what I just said in a different way, but it was it was what I just said. Look, here you go right here. Look at him. They did.
Hey,
What's up, family?
I'm saying on that behalf, man. Look, I heard I really ain't never fuck with they sandwiches like that, but I heard that the sandwiches is already out there, right? But
Yeah, it's always been on the menu.
but when they brought it out and these people was acting crazy, right? And they was rushing the stores and all of that to get them and all of this. I didn't understand why, because I had once they took it off and brought it back, I had tried it after that, and I was like, this some bullshit, nigga. I can make better chicken at home. Yeah,
Hmm.
I didn't see the thing.
Hmm.
But they explained to me
That's
that
why.
they explained to me that it didn't taste that way when it first came out before they took it off. So I'm like, if it tasted different and had everybody coming back now, you know how they did Coca-Cola before they took the Coke out? What you
What
think
they
they did
do?
to the chicken to have people acting the fool?
Hmm. I can hear you.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't taste the same as it did when everybody went crazy for the shit, then you got everybody lined up trying to get this chicken. Even though it don't taste the same, you took that shit out. That's why you took it off the menu and then put it back. You got people going crazy over whatever you put in that shit. Like motherfuckers stuck on Coke, even though they took the Coke out, I think.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, that's speculation though. You know what I'm saying? It's just me thinking outside the box. But yeah, nah, ain't no that shit. I can't say it was them or they on that Popeye shit. I just think it's something that they did to get people hooked, and then they took it out and kept and raised the price, nigga, just so they could, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Well, you
Because the
think
shit
they?
ain't that shit ain't that goddamn good, nigga. That shit, I make better chicken at home. That sandwich is bunkers.
Hmm.
Real shit. Nigga,
Yeah,
the
man.
food Desiree just cooked the other day tastes better than that shit.
The motherfucker don't even come with onions, man. What kind of sandwich don't come with onions, bro? That shit pissed me off. You can't even get onions, nigga. That shit had me mad as fuck. I don't want that shit. Fuck that shit.
I
Bullshit
only
It
ass
taste
wasn't
sandwich.
about nothing.
because Paula had bought it for me. Somebody, you need to taste the sandwich. Tell me what you think. I was like, man, this shit is bullshit. The hell, niggas in line for this shit for 4, 5 hours. They running each other over and over this bullshit ass sandwich. Man, stop playing. She's like, well, it used to taste different. And then I was talking to this dude and the girl that was working in the Popeyes up there for uh it ain't Crow's Land in this fuck is that street, man? I'm gonna think of it, but it's one of the streets I used to take to get to Crow's Land and go to work and shit. Um, it's Popeyes right there, man. And I was talking to the lady at first she was buying like all the sandwiches. She would buy all the sandwiches when they make them, and all they sell out the store was 10. 10 fucking sandwiches. Everybody else in the store bought the sandwiches. That's why that's why they never had sandwiches. That's why people was fighting over them. Because the people that worked in the store bought them as they was making them. That's why they had people outside fighting. And they ain't had no motherfucking more sandwiches left. Everybody that worked there bought the sandwiches. They'll eat. She said most of the people that worked there ate 2 or 3, and they sold the rest in the hood. So
Hmm.
at the store, they sold 10 to 15 sandwiches out the day.
See, that's the part that I'm not understanding. So, is they saying only the chicken part of it was the good part? Because you think about it, if you selling it in the hood, if you selling the bun and the other ingredients with it,
No, they
because
sold the whole
at the
sandwich.
end
The
of the
whole sandwich.
day, oh, they making the whole sandwich,
Yeah, they sold the whole
wrapping it
sandwich.
up
Yeah,
and wrapping it up,
sold the whole
and
sandwich.
they just, hey, I'm gonna cook it before I get off. Just, I want 15 of them though.
Nope.
And
They cooked it while they was at work. They was cooking it while they was at work and had somebody come pick them up. They'll walk them out the door to their other car.
man,
And their car would take them off. That's how they was
these
doing it.
grinding off Popeyes.
And they'll have a
Popeyes
long
was like,
line
nigga, we
outside.
we ain't making no money out this shit. Hold on, set this shit down.
Now they was making money because the employers was buying it. The people
Yeah.
that
Oh
worked
yeah.
in
Oh
the
yeah. Okay. Okay.
they was buying it
Yeah, that's
and
right. I'm
then
tripping.
selling it out there. You know what I'm saying? They was buying it, but they was selling it outside of Popeye.
Mm-hmm. Price
And,
gouging
and
people like a motherfucker, probably.
by the end of the day, all they sold was 10 to 15 fucking burgers out of Popeyes because they bought all the rest of them.
Yeah, the boy wild.
I don't know about out here, but I know out there in Cali, that's I know that for a fact because I witnessed that. But that was probably the first time I actually tried it when I was out there. Out here, I ain't really fuck with it. I hit the Tuesday special type shit, but I ain't out there. I was like, nigga, they made a whole grind off of Popeye. Like they flipping Popeye, nigga. If it's a $5 burger, they making $8.50, $9 off the burger. So they making $3.50, $4 a burger.
Yeah. Well, hey man, look. Let me J Dub, you got a moment real quick? I want to ask you a question, man. A question for you, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, man. I wanted to ask you earlier because I know you had to. Well, yeah, we all had to get off the line earlier, so I didn't get to ask you. But I wanted to ask you. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the whole, you know, situation that's going on right now and stuff like that?
With the corona stuff,
Hey, put a little more detail on it, real
Uh,
quick.
my bad. I had to mute my microphone real quick. Yeah. Yeah. With the whole coronavirus situation and like I don't know if you even heard any of the whole conspiracies about it or not, but even if you want to go that way, I just what you think about the whole situation. Like, or what do you have any new, some stuff we might not know about that you probably can tell us, like for updates or information.
not really, man. I ain't really been keeping up with it since about the past week because I got tired of hearing about it on the cool. I mean, I heard about it, I'm aware of it, and I know everybody got their own take on it. But me being a family man, me and my family, what we doing, we always err on the side of caution. I don't give a damn what we doing. We erring on the side of caution until we figure out A, B, and C and D. And like just to go back, they say it's affecting babies and older people and people with weak immune system. Now I don't get sick like that, you know what I'm saying? But I can be a carrier from what I'm hearing about the information. Now I ain't no doctor, but my sister vet, is got a degree in that shit. So that's pretty much who I lean on as far as my resource. And my 5 year old Aja, she missing some stars on some of her cells. So that means she's more likely to get sicker than others. And that's been a common thing because when she entered school, started going to school this year, her first year in school, she seemed to be sick all the damn time because all the damn germs in the school. But man, as far as on a personal note, I'm continue doing what I've been doing, man. Just washing my hands and staying out the way, and just erring on the side of caution. Now, as far as the world go, I feel like on a spiritual note that, man, maybe the world is cleansing itself right now, man. Maybe Mother Earth is on some. It's too much carbon monoxide in the air.
Right on, right on, right
It
on.
could be that. As far as that go, that's why it's leaning towards of everybody stay in the house and stay out the way because I'm one of them guys. I believe in the yin and the yang. I believe there's a balance, there's a cause and effect, and
Right.
you know I feel like the earth is doing something right now. I mean, last year I thought it was doing something as well because we had a couple solar eclipses. We had certain things that was transpiring in certain cities and states that is really don't happen. Like certain volcanoes don't happen in certain spots. They was having earthquakes. I mean, not volcanoes, earthquakes, and
Fire in Australia.
those type of things. So I feel like the earth is it's going through a change. It's balancing itself out. It's going through a change. As far as on some conspiracy theory type shit, I think it could be. I think this can be a diversion or distraction to what's been going on in the White House with Trump. I mean,
Mm,
that's another way to look at it. You
okay.
know, uh, I think that all the foolishness he been up to, all the firing he been doing, and all the collusion going on with Russia. I mean, this shit just drop out of thin now. But then again, on the flip side of that, uh, I don't know because the market been booming. I will say if he been any benefit to me personally, it's been with the stock market. I mean, my stock, the shit I'm invested in since he been in office, the shit I'm invested in, that shit been going up like crazy. So, I don't know why would he do some shit like that or they do some shit like that when the economy was booming. But man, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. I just tell people who believe in whatever they do believe in, it's the man, just the I encourage you to err on the side of caution, man. I mean, because shit don't seem real until it slap us in the face. Don't nobody think they can get whooped until they get beat up. Don't nobody think shit can't happen until it happened to them, and that's goddamn me life, man. Shit. We don't think we can reach $1 million off some money till we get it in our hand. Then we feel like we can do it. That seems to be the nature of human beings. If we can't see it, our fate so shook up, we can't see it, we can't smell it, we can't touch it, then it ain't real. You know. So
Hey, you say y'all add on the side of caution, right?
right.
As far as like you saying washing your hands and what you got on gloves and a mask and shit too.
Me, man, I kind of know my body. Outside of me knowing my blood type, I'm pretty aware of my body. Aware of how I feel, marks and shit on my body. If I'm feeling some type of way, I know it's due to me not drinking water, or due to me not exercising, or due to me lacking antioxidants, or shit like that. Man, I'm very
Yeah.
aware of
Yeah.
my body. So to answer your question, no, I don't be wearing no mask and shit. But uh, I normally I when I meet somebody, it's just natural, a formal greeting. It's me to shake your hand and look in your eye. Hello, how you doing? I ain't shaking no hands. You'd be lucky if I give your ass a dap. So that's me and on the side of caution, not shaking your hand. I still can greet you, but it's gonna be some distance in between us. It ain't gonna be no physical contact. And of caution when I do something, if I go touch something, I'm making sure when I get back into the house, for example, my coveralls. When I get off work, I'm leaving that shit in the truck, because whatever on my clothes, I'm gonna leave that motherfucker in the truck. I don't want to bring it inside of my house. That's what I mean. I'm erring on the side of caution, just being more conscientious about what you doing.
Yeah, I was asking you about the gloves and shit because a lot of people wear these gloves, right? And they touching everything with these gloves.
Yeah.
And then let's take your coveralls. If it's in your coveralls, it's already in your skin. I don't like a lot of the stuff that they try to sell us. What I'm
You mean
saying,
on your skin or in your skin?
if it's on your skin, it's in your skin, nigga. Especially if you sweat.
You can't get it like that though.
Yeah, I don't
How you
know.
can't get it like that if you get it by touch?
Because once you touch your face, basically they said if you touch your face, so your
No.
eyes, your nose, and your mouth.
I mean, at the end of the day,
That's what
I
they
kind of
saying.
see I see where royalty going with it, right? So if it's on your clothes, it's on your skin or in your skin. Let's say it's on your skin, right? Because your clothes are touching your skin, hence the coveralls. But anyway, let's say it's on your wrist because the coveralls go to your wrist. You take your coveralls off, and being that you're not thinking that it's on your clothes or on your skin, but it's on your clothes, and you wipe your face, say your forehead sweating, and you do the little forehead wipe your face, but your wrist touch your face. That's kind of the same aspect. I mean, you're not even thinking it's on your arm. By the time you got inside or what have you, you just forgot. You're not even thinking because it's supposed to be on your coveralls. You think, oh, it's on my coveralls. I can touch my arm and scratch my arm and then touch my face. Anything can happen at that point. You're not going inside washing your whole fucking forearm from your forearm to your shoulder. How you probably supposed to do it when they say wash your hands for 30 seconds. You actually supposed to wash up to your fucking elbows for 30 seconds. If you
Well,
go ahead.
so to my understanding, to my sources, it's 3 or 4 ways that you can get it, right? Airborne being one of them, somebody sneezing or coughing on your ass, that got it. Indigestion, you putting your fingers all in your nose, in your mouth, and in your eye. Injection, by you getting injected with some shit, or absorption. And for me, like I say, when I get out the truck, man, I leave my little coveralls and my shit in the truck, and I go take a shower. That's my thing. I try not to even let my kids see me because I already know when they see me, it's a party.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, I ain't got all the answers. I ain't gonna say that, but shit, I'm taking steps. I'm not just gonna be like, fuck it, I don't care, walking the house, hey kids, nah, shout out to whoever who do that, shame on you, but shit, I'm not rolling like that,
Nah, I
Right. I
was just
mean,
saying, like, if it's on your coveralls and it's on your skin or in your skin, it's on you. It's on you. It's in you, regardless whether you take a shower or not. It's already in your system, supposedly. But this is just from how they try to tell us it spread. Not that I believe it. I'm just saying this is what they telling us, and we just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we running with it and we scared as shit. Like, nigga, if this was the case, the whole United States would be
sick.
yeah.
So you said you can get it through your clothes.
Yes. Listen, bro. If they telling you that these little dust masks these niggas wearing is not really helping them, it cuts down, like, I think that nigga said like 95% or 92% or something like that. But you still inhaling some of that. If somebody in your face that got it, you still inhaling that shit, and they ain't got a cough because a lot of people spit and shit when they talk.
Through that. And you can get it from just breathing around somebody too.
I'm just saying
breathing the same
they
outside
giving
shit.
you shit watered down version, and if that's the case, nigga, as many people as they saying that's popping up with this, you know how many people they come across that you come across that you don't even know, or the gas stations, or the fast restaurants, or the Walmarts, or the whatever the case may have you be, that these same people come across that they didn't know they had it until they got sick, and they been in the same place you been in, touching the same shit you touched, and you ain't sick. It's got to be something more to it than just touching shit and all of that bullshit, man. That they saying, because by now, nigga, we all should be in the hospital quarantine. The whole United States. If they saying it's
See,
spreading like
man,
it's spread.
um, I hear that, and this to cite my source, Dr. Oz. I was listening to an interview of him talk about it about a week ago, and he was him and his other doctor. I'm not gonna say her name because I'm a butcher the hell out of her name. Uh, but they was talking about some of the false information that's out there, and one thing he talked about was that how it stays on the surface for 24 hours, and stuff like that, and
On the
how
sur-
and then she
on the servers of what though? Because I
like on the
heard on
surface,
the.
like on the surface of like plastic bags,
Oh, okay.
certain,
They were saying on the
plastic.
surface the metal was like 9 days.
It's longer than
Well,
that because
I didn't hear
I
that.
said,
Go ahead, go ahead.
my bad. I'm need to throw that in there. They said on the cruise ship it was some metal shit on the cruise ship that it was 17 days after nobody was on the cruise ship. That shit was still on the cruise ship. 17 days later. Anyway, go ahead.
I think they base that shit off the temperature though. But go ahead, Jay. Right? I mean, Jay Dub.
Let J Dub finish real quick, man. What Dr. Osler said?
Just basically, man, they didn't go through every piece of material name known to man, but they one thing they was talking about like your grocery store, and they were talking about like plastic bags and countertops and stuff like that. And they were saying how for the most part, man, it's been discovered that it lasts 24 hours, on the surface of things. And that was just one little thing. And the other thing that the young lady was talking, I say young lady, but she's older than me. Again, I won't say her name because I butcher the hell out of her name. But she was talking about how some people were saying that it's just like the flu, and that's been a false narrative. And I listen to my resources as far as my sister and I now them being in the medical field, and they say it ain't nothing like the flu. So I mean,
What
that's
they
just.
compare it to though? What can they compare it to? What they said was outside of the flu.
I mean, they didn't compare it to nothing. The difference between the flu and this
Corona.
coronavirus, they
Corona.
were saying, yeah, what was the fluid build up in your lungs and stuff like that. That's the ultimate difference. Yeah,
And
more people die from flu and all this, that, and the third. But it's one thing when you got a cure for something. It's another thing when something slap you upside your head and you don't have a solution for it, and it's millions of people need this solution. So
okay,
that's
so
the that's the other
when they
thing.
say that the corona is built in your lungs, it shuts your lungs down, it crystallizes your lungs. So
Hmm.
that's false information, or it's just a different way it affects your lungs. I mean, I don't know if you asked the question or they told you the difference, or I'm just asking if they said anything what was different with it, because from my understanding is um it affects the lungs. It crystallizes your lungs.
Yeah, I mean, fluid it builds up in your lungs and things of that nature in your organs, and you could drown within, man, and it's you
I'm
know
talking about the corona. You
oh, the
said
We
it was
talking
corona.
about that. That's what we
yeah.
talking about.
The
Yeah, that's
corona.
what I'm talking about.
No, he said
That's
the
what.
flu.
Yeah,
The flu. The flu. He said the flu builds up fluid in the lungs. I said the corona crystallizes the lungs. They
no,
both with the lungs.
the flu more so on the side of a bacteria. A coronavirus more so on the side of a virus. Hence coronavirus. You know, that's the fluid that builds up in your organs.
It
That's
sounds
what I'm
like
saying about the coronavirus. That's the what's the word, I'm talking about? We just said it start with a P. I don't know why I just forgot it. The
pandemic.
nah, the
Uh,
fluid that build up, what's the name for it? They call it. I
um,
just said it. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
yeah, yeah.
Nigga, mucus, nigga, what the fuck?
Plasma or some shit.
Phlegm,
No, we just said the word, man. I don't know why I can't think right now.
and it start with a P. I
Goddamn, the
don't know
fluid
what he
that
talking
build up.
about.
What's the fluid that build up? You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I would say paranormal, but that ain't what I'm saying.
Nigga, paranormal.
What that fill up in your lungs? That's the film.
uh,
That's
uh,
film shit.
phlegm.
Yeah,
Well,
phlegm shit.
Uh, uh,
Nah, man. So, man, we just said it not too long ago. But yeah, man. Anywho, I'll come back to that. But yeah, man, it's a different little deal, man. I mean, but let me ask y'all something. What are y'all doing, man? Are y'all moving any different? I mean, are y'all not paying no attention to it? I mean, do y'all feel like it's bullshit? I
let's
mean,
start with
what's y'all
D-Lac
thoughts
first.
on?
We're gonna start with D-Lac.
anybody could have went.
Oh, well, I go.
Nah, hold on,
Uh,
wait. Let me
okay.
go. It ain't, where I'm at, it's not bad like it is everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, you know what I'm saying? So in my area, like I said, it's not really real strict on how they doing the stay home order. They just basically you can't leave your house. Well, not it ain't that scary. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but you can't. They expect you to be going to or coming from work, or you know what I'm saying, getting medical supplies or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you out and about at this time of night. So, but other than that, I mean, I never had a reason to even. I mean, it never really stopped me from doing anything I ever did because I always did do my own thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? My job, you know, I ain't never just be all up in nobody's face anyway. Even at work, I'm still kind of, but at the same time, I ain't out here scared and in the panic, running around with my like a chicken with its head cut off type stuff. So it didn't really stop me from being able to do nothing. It didn't really. It's not really. I'm saying having too much of effect on. I'm saying my. I'm saying what I got going on for as
He
what I
asked you,
do.
are you taking precautions?
Yeah, of course I am. I ain't out here like I just said. I ain't out here like a chicken with my head cut off.
So you
Meaning
wearing you got
meaning I'm, what I'm saying, I'm also, what I'm saying, I'm not just out here being reckless, you know what I'm saying, either. I'm not just out here, what I'm saying, like, what I'm saying, this is not something that's going on, so.
so you wearing gloves and masks?
Nah, I ain't doing all that.
You just
I
there's just
don't,
the distance part.
I don't have I mean, I don't really, the distance thing, I always kill my distance anyway, so that's not really, like I say, it's like something I always did anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even when I around people type stuff, what I'm saying? I was around people, in the situation as far as being at work, because that's the only thing I do right now. I've been doing anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always, did my own thing anywhere outside of, dealing with my family anyway. So it, you know, but yeah, I am aware of some type of virus supposedly that's out here, and I ain't just out here like it's not out here. It's somebody here that's doing something to somebody. But yeah, that's my answer, bro.
Shit,
But I still had one more question for you, J Dub. But I
wait,
mean, if I have a chance to
we
ask
asked the
you, I'll
question.
ask you.
We
I
gotta
know,
answer this question first.
I know. I'm just saying, if I have a chance to ask you, I'll ask you later.
I'll make
Well,
mine
go
quick.
ahead, man. I ain't mean to cut you off. Shit.
Let-
No,
let-
no, no. Go ahead, go ahead. I'll wait. I ain't gonna
um,
forget.
yeah, man, as far as uh, 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 being cautious and all of that, uh, when I go get gas and shit, I might put on something to grab the door, and that's about it. But as far as the mask and all that shit, nigga, if I ain't got no motherfucking fresh air breathing mask, I don't see the point. Um, as far as people and interacting with people, I don't even like people, so that's not a problem for me. I don't have a job where I have to interact with people. The only person I interact with at work is my daddy. Nine times out of 10, he on the front side of the house and I'm on the back side of the house. We try and get this bitch done. Uh, and the rest is family when we get together and chill. But um, as far as the whole way it's spread type shit, I don't I think it's another way that it's spread besides the way that they telling us. So I'm really digging into or trying to figure out exactly what that is because, like I said, I don't feel like it's just by people touching shit and this nigga sneezed in his hand and he touched that fucking door handle and then I got it. Uh, uh the next day when I touched that motherfucker type shit because either that or my immune system stronger than I thought. I don't know because me personally, I get sick easy. I got a tail trait. You know what I'm saying? So I would get sick real quick. Like if I'm outside in the rain and it's a little chilly, the next day I got a cough or a quick cold for 2 days, and then my body will fight it off or whatever. But I get sick easy, like that bullshit sickle cell trait. But if this shit this bad, that shit should have been killed a nigga. That's just how I look at it. Like I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how is it spreading besides what they telling us. Um and the gloves and shit. I don't understand the gloves. And like I said, the mask. If it's not a fucking fresh air mask or one of them goddamn masks with the super cartridges on it and shit. The mask that you wearing is not doing nothing anyway. Them gloves you wearing not doing nothing because you touching that and then you touching this and then you touching this and then you touching this and you touching this before you throw them damn gloves away. If you ain't got 1,000 pair of gloves where you can change every time you touch something, you can change your gloves, then them gloves don't mean nothing either. Uh,
Oh,
but for the most part, that's how I feel. Let's go, DJ.
I wish I could say I got a quick run through, but I don't. So I'm just gonna throw it at you real quick. As far as precautions, I take them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna give you the most extent one that I do, which is when I go out and shopping and shit. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I don't wear gloves, and I tried to wear a mask, and that shit that didn't work too good. But anyway, Um, as far as that bitch got falling off my face, the type of mask I had on. But anyway, so I go in the store, put if they got some fucking some disinfectant wipes or something like that, I wipe the basket. If they don't, fuck it, I just touch that motherfucker. I put all my food and groceries, whatever, fuck in the basket, pay for my shit, get in my car, put all that shit in there, bags, whatever. Get to the house. Uh, but when I get to the house, I wipe everything down. I'm talking about whether it's a box of Pop Tarts, or it's like some the 24 case bottled water, or a box of cereal, or some milk. I'm wiping everything down with basically with disinfectant wipes and or what have you. So that's the most thing that I do try to be cautious about shit, and mainly because of the kids or what have you. I try to be precautious. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I think about the shit, you know what I'm saying? I can go a bunch of different ways because I think a bunch of different shit um, about this shit. You know, is it real? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, Corona been around for years. It's on the back of your Lysol bottles and all of those Lysol cans or what have you. So it's been around. You know what I'm saying? This is just another form of it. Um, do I think that it's a natural something natural? Hell no, it ain't that natural. It's a hybrid or some shit like this that they created in the lab and they fucking released it. And that's how I feel about it. As far as spreading, it could have spread from people to people. It could be, it could spread the airborne shit. Me personally, I think it spread so fast. I feel like they put the shit in the air, like chemtrails or some shit. That's just my opinion. Probably wrong, but the shit spread it too damn fast. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and that's about it. I mean,
G GI
What's up? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear
vaguely,
me?
a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try. Try- Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
since I want to just ask a question to me, J-Dub. Ask the question one more time.
The question was, are you taking any, what type of precautionary measures are you taking, if any, and is there anything you doing different uh, ever since this coronavirus has hit the scene?
Yes and no. I say yes and no because I've always uh, been damn near germophobic, you can call it. I mean, to give you an example, my stepdaughter, she's 12, but when she was 5, she used to laugh at me how I would grab my shirt to grab the door handle before we go in the store. I always like the basket out there. I said got germs on it, right? And she said, you see, everything got germs on it. And that's when she was 5, not she was 12. And the coronavirus was going around. And I was just thinking about it and laugh at her about it. I bet she's doing the same thing now. So I've always been doing that before the coronavirus came out, grabbing the door handles with my shirt, making sure the basket. Oh, this was like 5 years ago. I've been doing it. Sometimes my hands will be wet. And I don't know why. And I say, damn, I just washed my hands. I just got a habit of doing that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something I ain't never told nobody. We live. I always had a habit even when I was a kid. When somebody gets too close to me, when they talk to my face, where I can smell their breath, I hold my breath. I always do. It's just a natural reflex I got. I do it. Like two people argue, they be in each other's face, how they scream, and breathing in out. I be holding my breath. I said I hold my breath. That's what Obi said. That I be holding my breath because I ain't trying to breathe. I'm probably supposed to be breathing because I might be affected by adrenaline. That's why I get mad at when holding my fucking breath. Now that's as far as my precautions. Yes, I'm I feel like I should be taking more precautions than I do. Now, one thing I know I do different, you know, I don't smoke weed with a whole lot of niggas no more. I just smoke weed with one person, and that's what I did to that shit. Because I smoke weed by myself and I cough, I be thinking, damn, oh shit, and I be coughing too much. Like unless I'm just paying attention to the people in the house. But when I smoke with my nephew, he don't cough, so probably intentional. You know, because I'm coughing and they goddamn me out, goddamn he'll be coughing too. Then he'll cough. So, okay, I'm good. They don't smoke with a whole lot of people. So that's another thing I see, you know, as far as what I do. So as far as the precautions I take, yes, that's the precautions I take. What I've been doing before this shit came out, you know, I find out yes, I do it a little more now. You know, I always stay far away from people. You know, even in the store, even when I park somewhere in a parking place, I always been like that, like 5, 6 years ago. Before I even started driving, when I park somewhere, you know, like the crowd. Even now when I park somewhere, I park far away from every car I can. Even when I'm driving on the street on the highway, I stay far away from every car on the highway as I can. So I respect the distance. But I've always been like distancing myself. Somebody comes too close, I hold my breath. Cause I don't care if it feel like strawberry. You know,
D-Lad, what's your question, man?
Hold on. You done, DR?
He's saying the
yeah,
same
that's
thing.
it. That's it. That's it.
All right. Uh, I mean, shit. Oh, I guess the question I already answered, really, but I was gonna ask you earlier what you think about that whole what you think about the whole everybody being inside and not be hanging around and being around each other as much as it used to be type stuff. What you think? What you think was a product of that happening? You know what I'm saying? What you think? What type of effect do you think that made? You know what I mean? Like what type of effect you think they have on the people for like the population in general, being that they have to stay inside and stuff.
That's a
It's gonna
question
be
for me.
a lot of fucking.
Yeah,
You know what I dislike, man? I hate the fact that, like my niece, man, Bree Bree, she graduate this year, man. She won't get a chance to experience that walk across the stage or, prom or, girl senior night and all of those shit that be going on in high school and whatnot. Which I'm kind of glad about prom and girl senior night, but because all type of shit go down. But
yeah,
you know, but the walk across the stage, I wish she couldn't experience that type of deal. But man, I think it's going. I think the good I think gonna come from this is more people are paying attention uh to their significant others, to their kids, and spending more time with their family, man. I mean, a lot of times, man, we so wrapped up in our own stuff, we can't even, we don't see what nobody else going through because we busy, you know, operating like a machine, right? Go to sleep, get up, go to work, come back home, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the good part that is
yeah, for sure.
gonna that people gonna get from this. The bad part, man, um, outside of businesses being hurting, I don't know, man. That's a good question, man. I never really even thought about it as far as that goes. That's just kind of on the fly.
Hey,
Um,
It's new to me too, because as you talk, I'm getting new ideas. So, hey,
As far as the negative, man, just we're gonna lose a lot of folks, man. I mean, everybody body ain't the same, and the way this shit's swooping down, man, it's taking a lot of folks out. Not only you have to worry about the flu, now you got to worry about this shit. So and I ain't the one. I don't be getting all them vaccinations and all that. I never have. I just never was a fan of them. Me, period. First of all, I don't even like needles. So that way I ain't got no tattoos. But shit, uh, that's pretty much my spiel on that, man. The positive. People spending more family time. The negative, man, hurting businesses and
People,
stuff like that.
people losing work
But
and shit.
yeah.
yeah, people using work and stuff like that. I mean, I've been fortunate, man, so far. You know, thanks to the man upstairs, I'm still holding on. But you know, my life pretty much been the same, man. I mean, I don't go to the club, so it ain't really affected me in that way.
Mhm.
The bars, I got a bar in my house. I pull up by myself, man. I mean, I be chilling, man. I don't really like large crowds. I like to hang around who I like to hang around. And then if I am hanging around some people, I want them to be me and like maybe two, three other people. Man, I ain't gotta have a whole bunch of people around me to have a good time. You know?
Hey, anybody else got an answer to his question?
Hey, I really want to ask everybody, but I was gonna say
That's why I'm
thank you,
asking.
man.
Do anybody else have an
You,
answer to your question?
you, you.
Me?
Oh, hold on. Let me just G hold up real quick. Wait for the dog to stop barking.
Oh, same for me. Say, Roy, go ahead, man. My dog was talking, man. Go ahead.
Uh,
I'm gonna go later. My dog is here, boy. Go ahead. I'm gonna go later. Go ahead, y'all. I'm gonna go later.
oh, you want me to answer the good and bad?
Hey, nah, he was saying go ahead because the dog barking.
No, I was asking. You wanted me to answer the good and bad because I was trying to see if DJ or somebody had the answer to the good and bad part.
The question was, what you think, the effect of everybody, staying at home? What you think that, what type of effect you think that has on the community as a whole?
Um, psychologically is where I'm gonna start. Psychologically, the effect is they're winning. For me, it's psychological. So what they did was they put people in a mind state to where they in fear. So psychologically, they're winning on more than one base because not only do they have your energy down because now you worried and shit, but they also are able to be out late and do what they want to do with this 5G shit while you stuck in the house. So to me, uh, benefits of being stuck in the house, um, I don't see none. I make time for my kids all the time, so I don't. That part I understand if you have this 12-hour job and you have to do this and then be home for 6 hours or 3 hours to spend with the kids because it gets crucial. Because I've been in them jobs. You might have 2 3 hours to chill and then you gotta go to sleep. Yeah, but psychologically, it's a psychological thing for them. But I don't see uh, uh, a positive out of the situation um, because it's cutting down on jobs. It's cutting down on like time. Like when you stuck in the house. and you can't go nowhere. Niggas get frustrated. Kids get frustrated. After a while, that pent up energy becomes screaming, and frustration, and all of this shit. So to me, everything that they doing is to benefit whatever they trying to put in motion. Like they already told you that they didn't was able to manipulate anger and frustration and all this through vibe and waveforms and through different signals and energy and shit. So while you stuck in the house and they putting this shit up, what you think they finna push through these waveforms and through all these uh, those signals and shit when you come outside? It's gonna be the same shit. The hatred, the dislike and hurt and disappointment and whatever other vibes they didn't figure out the goddamn energy forms or whatever how to manipulate to send to the 5G is what they're gonna be pushing out here. And it's getting better if you don't have your energy up already. If you don't have your if you don't have your inside being strong, it's not gonna get no better, regardless of this corona shit passing over. And okay, well, we bypassed it. Everybody should be good in the next week. And once you get to that point, it don't matter because the shit they gonna be pushing out here is gonna fuck with people more. I don't see a strong basis that's going on. I don't see a strong outcome to what they're doing. Like, I see a lot of manipulation. The only thing that I see that strong can come out of this is us doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Keeping each other energy high, keeping each other level headed. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. But other than that, man, we was doing that shit before the corona shit hit, or before it got big anyway. So I don't see as far as corona itself having a positive effect any kind of way. That's my stance. DJ.
All right. All right. So, DJ, I gotta ask you, and I just want to say it again just so it can be clarified. Um, Being that people gotta stay in the house now, you know what I'm saying? What type of effect you think that has on the community, you know what I'm saying, as a whole, or you know what I'm saying, the general population?
You saying what kind of effect it has on the community?
Do you think or know or whatever?
You just talking about people, or you just talking about
Yeah,
period?
people, just people in general.
Okay. As far as people go, I mean, it's a bunch of different aspects, but I think I think it got some goods and some pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? You saying inside like J Rock or J Dub was saying, you to spend time with your family, what have you. I'm one of those people that work a lot, so it is refreshing, to kick it with my kids and shit.
Mhm.
But I still work, you know, um, and everything, but I don't work as much as I was working. Um, so in that, I mean, that aspect, it's probably the only good thing I would say as far as the people go. The bad part, same shit that Royalty was saying. Um, also, bad part is, we don't know how long this shit gonna be. We don't know. Like, I don't know if y'all paid attention to it, but I think it was India or some shit like that. They just got put on a 21-day shutdown. You know, straight shutdown. They closed all businesses. Um, and I mean all businesses and shit. So before they started it, they couldn't. They had to go rush. Or when they started it, they had like a. They didn't even have a whole day to prepare. They had like a couple hours, so they was rushing and go to the stores and try to get what they needed. So and as of late, this country has been following other countries and trying to do what they do, and I'm just hoping that they don't do that shit because that's gonna be fucking ridiculous. But a 21-day lockdown, complete lockdown, would be horrible, you know. And I wouldn't that wouldn't be a good look. Let's just put it that way. But for the most part, as far as people go, man, there's all types of different people. That's why there's so much diversity because of just different type of people, not only races but communities and just individuals. So everybody gonna take it different for the most part. So some people love it. Everybody that's a homebody, most homebodies, they ain't tripping because they at home anyway. They ain't out running the streets. They homebodies. And then the people who like to run the streets, then either they still running the streets until it become a complete lockdown, or they frustrated sitting inside with whoever the fuck they sitting inside with. So the good thing. Oh, another good thing. Just for jokes, you can get to binge watch whatever the fuck you want. But that's it, nigga.
Okay, that was cool. All right, D Hud. So I gotta ask you now, once again, just to clarify it. The question is, being that everybody is not having to stay in house like they do, what type of effect you think it has on the community or the
Nigga
population as
talking
a
to the
whole?
mic.
Can't hear you.
All right, I
You
say,
still talking?
hey, what about now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
All right, I said, D Hud. I was gonna ask D Hud the question now, being that everybody has to stay in the house now more than they usually do. What type of effect you think that has on the community or the population as a whole, in general?
Well, you know, got the mic on me. You got the mic on me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Everybody gonna try to mic, y'all. Everybody needs their mic. Everybody needs,
Mute your mic, J Dub.
everybody needs that mic. My shit low. Okay. Now, well, I live in, well, we live, like say, it's like business as usual, really. Really, it seems like there's more people out now than ever before. They supposed to have a certain number of people at Walmart. Walmart parking lot stay crowded. I know 'cause I dropped my wife off at Walmart. And where I work at, now as far as our hours go, where I work at, I actually have two jobs. And on one of the jobs, I haven't worked in 2 weeks. On the other job, my hours been cut in half because they only come through the drive through. And the only people get hours is you're a manager or assistant manager or training to be manager. That's it. And I'm training to be manager at one of my jobs. That's the only reason I get the hours I get. One of the managers get 20 hours. And it's a manager, you know. And it kind of affected it that way. But the drive through, their drive through stay popping. They just can't come in, but their drive through stay going. You know, it seems like down here people are trying to go out more than ever before to stock up on stuff, to buy toilet paper, to like, and every day they doing this. This it's like they should have done this the first week this happened. It's like it's still going on every day. Everybody's just trying to hoard everything, coming out more than ever before. In my neck of the years down here where I'm at. So that's my feel on it. As far as the
Hey,
population as a whole.
hey, you said the drive-thru's still open, right?
Yeah.
What precautions are y'all taking as far as
Okay.
drive-through? Because I
Okay.
was just talking about the drive-throughs earlier, and it didn't make no sense to have none of it open if it spread the way they say it spread.
Okay. Well, we done. We had a meeting on it, and We doing our hand washing, like we supposed to do. And we got a pump, a sanitizer pump right at the drive-through window. Got plenty gloves. We ain't got no mask. We got plenty gloves. Got a sanitizer bottle pump right there at the drive-through window. We supposed to tell us they enforce hand washing all the time. You know, just like they do this audit and everything. We doing like, we got the sign on the door so you can't come in. You got to go through the drive-through. We sanitize everything like every 5 to 10 minutes. We got every 15 minutes. We sanitize everything. We have a alarm like for certain chili. So every time
Right.
the alarm go off, we gonna sanitize everything. So every 15 minutes, we sanitize everything. So
Okay. But have anybody that works been tested? No, no.
uh
I'm just look. Wait. Before you answer, I'm only asking because the no mask and the gloves and the hand sanitizer. If they already have this shit when they come to work, nigga, it's asinine any goddamn way.
yeah. But it's funny you ask that question because this manager, what he done, right? He said that his mother had it, right? And his
Yeah.
mother had been tested. And now he cannot come to work until he gets tested in 2 weeks after his last symptom. And his mother haven't even been tested. He just said that. So he just tried to get out of work for 2 weeks.
So
And
I'm
now
not talking about the job itself, and I'm just talking about how the government handling this shit.
yeah, I know, but I'm talking about you asking anybody at work been tested.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
the
uh,
question is no but concerning the subject of being tested, and somebody at my job, that's what happened.
yeah,
This at work had said that his mama had it, because I found out she haven't been tested, and now
yeah.
he have it.
It's just crazy to me that you can't come inside because the 6 foot rule type shit, but they all still got the inside of where people can still come order food, and everybody that work there ain't being tested. So we don't know if they back there touching shit and all of this shit, and they got the shit. Like it's crazy. Why would you just have it open?
But
Like,
everybody gonna take precautions because see, this is where you can narrow down the blame. We got cameras in there. You know what I'm saying? We got temperatures like tonight. They were telling us about like if somebody gets food poisoning, it's important that we write down the temperature because if somebody gets food poisoning and we don't lower down the temperatures, and then they completely in the right. So it's the same thing. If the cameras in there, somebody catch something, and they
y'all cameras have a body temperature because when you get sick, your body temperature go up, right?
if
So
somebody,
so
I don't know if the camera had it on there. I don't
I'm
know.
saying, so how would you know if they sick or not?
No, I'm saying if somebody get it, if they
Yeah,
if
I see
like
what you're saying about food poisoning.
customer get it, okay, if a customer get it, right, and they said somebody at work, right, and they got it, they can look at the camera and see how they contacted it for somebody at work, you know. But I don't know if their camera got no heat sensor on it. I ain't put that motherfucker in there.
No, I'm just saying by the time they figure out who got it or how it spread it, then everybody that's in that motherfucker got it. Shit. If they say it spread like the way it spread, shit.
Yeah, I
By the
know.
time they figure it out, everybody that was working with that nigga got it.
Yeah, but all we can do is take precautions. But I've been doing this because I'm half-ass germaphobe anyway, so I'm just more germaphobe now. That's all.
I get it. I'm just, asking questions, fam.
Yeah.
All right. So I wanted to ask everybody one more question, man. What I mean, I ain't this
I ain't
one.
answering no questions to nobody I can't see, man.
Uh, this is not. I just want to ask everybody else another question, man, because we all do a whole bunch of talking. We talk a lot. We get a lot of information.
I can't hear you.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Can't
Play
hear
with
you.
that.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna play with that Bluetooth, man. Anyway, so look. So the question I want to ask everybody, man, and, y'all can do whatever order y'all want to do it in with the answer. But the question is, if it is bad as they say it is, right? And say, uh, it get bad. I ain't even gonna say all that. I'm gonna just say, ask the question. The question is, if they come out with a vaccination, is you gonna take it? So whoever want to answer that in that whatever order, y'all can answer that question.
No.
Um, I don't, I
Yeah.
don't, me myself, I'm not taking shit. Um, I'm not taking no vaccinations. I'm not taking no motherfucking finger sticking for fucking 2020 ID. I'm not taking I'm not taking none of that shit. Um I don't know. To me, I just feel like it's to the point to where they doing too much. And nigga, I think if it ever gets to that point here, it'll have to be some crucial ass shit because a lot of shit that they pushing in other countries where people just okay in this shit and they just okay, let's do this. Here, nigga, niggas, niggas ain't nigga what? Oh hell nah, man. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. So in order for them to try to make that shit happen here, it's gonna take a whole lot more than what they doing in other countries or other states or whatever have you. My nigga said, nigga, we like our own damn country any goddamn way. Like we we ain't falling for the okie doke, nigga. We not doing the shit that they doing. Like, yeah, no, I think that for that shit to happen here, it had to be something real crucial where they can. I think that's the only reason why, like, you can see like in other places where they are actually completely shut down, where they got the military and shit, and they can't come outside. Period. Type shit. Um, here we ain't supposed to be outside after fucking 12, nigga. So they say. But nigga, for the last couple of days, nigga, we been out 4, 5 in the morning, nigga. So shit, nigga, out here, nigga. Nah, we we
I should.
we move a certain type of way in different ways, but nah, I'm not taking none of that. Not no vaccines and not no motherfucking ID 2020. Nothing that the government trying to push right now, nigga. Period.
All right. Let G say something real quick because he's finna get up out of here.
Yeah. Hey, it's this video going around, right? I'm gonna probably post it in the back chat if I can find it, but my battery like on 2%, right? But it's this video going around that this guy in his doctor's office and they grab him and hold him down and force him to take the vaccination. I don't know if some of y'all seen it or not, but it's a video like this where this is supposed to become
You you
mandatory.
wanna know what he fucked up at? He was in the doctor's office. The fuck you in there for? Hell no. That's one place you ain't gonna find me. So they ain't gonna hold me down and force me to do shit. If they gonna hold me down, they gonna have to take a couple of shots coming through my front door.
What DJ said?
He said, "Hell no."
Yeah, man. I
They,
said no, of course.
they come out with a vaccination. You gonna take the vaccine?
Who?
J Dub.
Are you talking J Dub? Oh, yeah. Go ahead, J Dub, because my answer is no.
Nah, I ain't gonna take it. I don't take the flu. See,
Yeah,
Okay.
So yeah,
Nigga,
so
you
the
ain't
thing,
answer the question.
So in other words, I'm asking questions here, man.
Nah, you gotta answer that motherfucker.
The questions here, man.
You gotta answer that motherfucker.
I'm not taking no vaccine.
Okay, okay.
I ain't taking no
All right, but
vaccine.
you ain't wait. You ain't tell us what it's doing to the community or is it good or bad type shit either. I wanna hear that. You ain't just gonna ask questions and don't
Okay.
answer them, nigga.
Yeah. Okay. Look. You want to know? Okay. I think. All right. Look. So the community thing, right? So what I think with the whole community thing, I think that I think it's good and it's bad for the community. You know what I mean? The reason I say that is because it's good. Yes, everybody is, is some good, real families that's being rebuilt and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Type foundations that's going on. So families is actually being, you know what I'm saying? The family value system is that's what's going up in the stock market. They talking about the Dow Jones. You know what I'm saying? So the family value system, uh, definitely. Also, uh, think a lot of people think this too. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? Just the time to, you know, maybe, you know what I'm saying? If you really stuck at home type shit, work on yourself type thing. Whether it's, working out however you can or reading books or, attaining some type of knowledge however you can, bettering yourself type stuff. So this definitely, you know, a situation, to where, we can look at this like how is everybody gonna return once society so called go back to how it's supposed to be. How people gonna bounce back from this far as how they gonna come out of this. If they gonna be, they gonna gain some weight, is they gonna lose some weight, is they gonna be smarter, is they gonna be dumber, is they gonna still be on the shit they been on, so it's a lot of different ways you could think about this whole people said staying at the house type thing, you know what I'm saying? But one thing about it I can say is, and I said this earlier, man, that I feel like they kind of, fucked up or messed up, man. They kind of messed up because nah, you know what I mean? First of all, so I'm gonna say it like this, you know what I'm saying? One thing people do is be on their phones all day, first of all. Most people, you know. And now that they being stuck at home, now they stuck on phones, TV, laptops, computers. They doing all of that. So what I mean by that is now they are basically people are kind of tuning in and paying attention. You
You
know what I'm
right.
saying, to the government. You know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna even say the government, but to stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying, in the world. You know what I'm saying right now. You know what I mean, because a lot of different. You know what I'm saying, places I look, even when I'm searching the web, a lot of stuff I look up be. I mean, I look up, but a lot of stuff that be coming across uh things that I see be stuff that be showing independent researchers doing field research. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Either they'll be at the location or they'll be showing the location. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. For as uh you know what I'm saying, just when it comes to a place. Anyways, so yeah, man, people being in tune, man. So people starting to see a lot of stuff and even being in starting to do stuff that they ain't never done before and even look up and learn things they ain't never learned before. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna find themselves. It's gonna be a whole lot of people that come out different now. Everybody gonna come out different now. You know what I'm saying? They still, you know what I'm saying? It's a reason why they see, because it's too many different ways I can go with this. Because I can throw in the whole artificial technology thing in with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they already got people social distancing. So artificial technology in intelligence would be the perfect thing, you know what I'm saying, to use for people, because now you can just artificial intelligence build you. I mean, they got human sleeves, right? Now, now check this out, y'all. I'm finna create a scenario that's possible, and they do have the things to do these things, right? So just follow me. They got this thing called a human sleeve. You know what I'm saying? They call them. A lot of people know them as the clones, right? All right, with these clones, right? They are actually artificial technology, right? And artificial intelligence. But now, say, now, what if this social distancing thing gets so bad to where you in the house on the virtual reality with controlling one of these things? You feel me? Out in the back, going to the store and do this way because the disease that bad. Drop shit off on the porch. Real, I don't know. I'm just making up something. But anyways, man, the so I don't know. This, they could be kind of putting this together, just like somebody was saying earlier, talking about 5G. Uh, this ain't that ain't got nothing to do with that. Anyways, man, you know, on the bad note of people staying in the house, you know, it is psychologically, it's psychologically gonna do some damage in the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure domestic violence, I'm sure they get some of them type of cases, and you know, people just gonna run through all their supplies because they ain't got enough to, you know what I'm saying, provide for themselves, because they lost their job type shit, or they ain't got no money, so they running out of supplies, and then you already know what's gonna happen right there. That's what's going, other stuff. But anyways, man. So yeah. So it's on the whole, people staying inside. Also, I heard somebody say something about how the earth kind of healed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Being that people been inside, you know, not as much pollution. Although pollution has is here. You know what I'm saying? Not as much pollution going on, and you know, wildlife being messed up and stuff like that. You know, I don't know the numbers to say whether it's accurate or not, but this is what a few people have said. You know, one of them being Pharaoh. But so
I
yeah,
don't, I don't believe it, but I understand what they saying, but I don't believe it.
yeah. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? If anybody else ain't got no questions or nothing like that, everybody can give us a closing statement, man. I'm gonna end this thing after that.
All right, you the mediator. Your closing statement, nigga. Oh, I go. Never mind. I go. My closing statement as far as this whole pandemic or whatever they want to put the name on it or however they want to spin it, man. My closing statement to that is, man, look, if you feel need be, man, by all means, boo boo, do whatever you feel needs to be done to protect yourself and your family. But at the same time, you need to understand that what they telling you to do, as far as these gloves and these masks, they not telling you the full thing about them. Don't put on no fucking gloves and no mask and go touch everything and then leave that place and touch everything with these same things on. That's not going to help the situation. Um, Other than that, man, look, I say, get your energy up, be around positive people, stay out of negative situations, and shit, eat better. You'll be all right. Fuck what they telling you, cause they ain't telling you the whole truth anyway. That's me.
All right. Good shit, Ken Vote. J Dub. Since our DJ left, I guess he ain't want to give a closing statement. That's cool.
Man, I kind of echo the same sentiments, man. You know, pretty much, man. What other people eat don't make me shit, man. You know, that's one of my favorite statements, man. Meaning that what works for me may not work for you. So man, just be safe. Take caution and stay out the way, man. I mean, regardless of what um they quote unquote got planned for us, man. At the end of the day, the only thing we can do is what we can do, and that's provide for yourself, your family, and try to take care of your health, man. And that's the size of it.
Yeah. Already, man. G Hard said his battery died on his phone, but he wanted to say, what I'm saying, shout out to the Chainbreaker Squad and everybody stay safe out there.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. And so my closing statement on it is you know what I mean, we gotta see what it's gonna take us in the next couple of weeks. If they steady saying it's getting worse, so we don't know. Who knows? But like I said, everybody look at this hashtag Family Hospital thing, man, one time just to see, what I'm saying, and even try it yourself and see, what I'm saying, and then come back and then let me know if it's really what's going on, what I'm saying, if that's really what's up, what I'm saying, and yeah, man, y'all peace out, man. Take it easy. We out.